This is a picture of fried catfish, which was one of my favorite dishes growing up, and I want you to tell me which wine would you actually pair with this, a Prosecco or a Gewürztraminer? Now, before I give you the answer, it's important to understand that whenever you think about food and wine pairings, you always want to consider how the flavors of the dish impact the taste of the wine. And the major flavor profile for fried catfish is salty, fatty, and spicy if you have to add hot sauce like me. And all of these flavors just so happen to be considered wine friends. Wine friends are considered to be food flavors that positively impact the taste of the wine, meaning it tends to enhance the favorable qualities of a wine while decreasing the perception of unfavorable qualities in your wine. So when it comes to salty foods, they tend to decrease the perception of acidity and bitterness in the wine, which are things that we deem as undesirable. And at the same time, they enhance the favorable characteristics of your wine, such as its fruitiness or sweetness. And when it comes to fatty foods, wines that have a high acidity and even carbonation can help decrease the perception of the oil or grease, which ultimately creates more balance on your palate. And lastly, when it comes to spicy foods, wines with a high sugar content or sweetness will coat your tongue and help you better tolerate the spice of your dish. So the next time you have a dish that is salty, fatty, and spicy like fried catfish, you want to pair it with a semi-sweet and sparkling white wine that has a medium to high acidity, which you can achieve with wines like a Prosecco, Moscato d'Asti, or Demi-Sec Champagne. And while Gewürztraminer wines are also pretty sweet and fruity, they actually are one of the few grape varieties that has a very low acidity, which isn't really great for creating balance on the palate for an oily fish such as catfish.